Now, direct censorship means that the state can decide to withhold information or prevent the expression of a particular viewpoint because its publication and dissemination might otherwise damage the so-called national interest. In more totalitarian regimes, direct censorship is intrusive enough to involve the appointment of official government censors who work alongside journalists and film producers, approving all that can be published. In the Soviet Union, censorship was controlled by the General Directorate for the Protection of State Secrets in the Press, also known as Glavlid. In Nazi Germany, state representatives in the propaganda ministry expected editors and journalists to register with the Reich Press Chamber and to follow their instructions. This form of censorship was used to prevent, for example, the publication of books or the distribution of films which may have been considered harmful to public morality or ideologically questionable. Along with direct state censorship, there's also indirect censorship, which might be considered more powerful in some ways because the state has no need to be involved in the process at all. With self-censorship, the media, the journalists, the writers, the filmmakers and so on understand the unwritten rule of what is and is not acceptable to be published at any time, and they avoid publishing anything that might upset authority. Self-censorship produces a tendency towards conservative content, second-guessing what the authorities might think, and the avoidance of risk. As the great Czech film director Milos Forman explained,
you know, the censorship itself, that's not the worst evil. The worst evil is, and that's the product of censorship, is the self-censorship, because that twists spines, that destroys my character, because I have to think something else and say something else. I have to always control myself. I am stopping to being honest. I am becoming hypocrite. And that's what they wanted. They wanted everybody to feel guilty.
Self-censorship is particularly important in capitalist authoritarian regimes which prefer to avoid direct censorship and try to maintain the illusion that a free press continues to exist. Powerful elite social groups may control information through direct ownership of the media or indirectly through advertising revenue. The mass media is a big business which instinctively supports the goals of conservative regimes that seek to weaken workers' rights or undermine the credibility of left-wing alternatives. In Weimar and then Nazi Germany, the industrialist I.G. Farben's control of Frankfurter Zeitung shifted the independent editorial position to the totalitarian right. Fortunately, the media today is much less likely to enable such populist authoritarianism.
President Trump, he's moving very fast to fix the country and keep his promises to you, the American people.
He is like the New Testament character of Nathaniel.
And he's creating jobs, he's getting promises.
It's like he's addicted to results.
He's securing our borders, trying to stop crimes against America.
He's not afraid of anybody. He'll go into the lion's den.
They're very honorable people.